What's good, everybody? The voice says, we back, we back, we back. The voice says the WGC back in the building. And we have a very, very, very strong topic to talk about today. This is in regards to Cody Rhodes finishing the story. Well, if you watched Friday Night SmackDown, you know what went down. Cody Rhodes was trying to decide which opponent he was going to select for WrestleMania 40. He's been on this mission since 2023, trying to beat Roman Reigns. He was trying to dethrone the tribal chief. Went up to SmackDown, face to face with Roman Reigns, and it did not go how the IWC wanted it to go. Cody Rhodes walked up in there and he said, not at WrestleMania. And he said that he knows a guy that knows him a lot. And then who do you think walks down that ramp? No other man than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So in many individuals' eyes, this means that Cody Rhodes will not be finishing the story at WrestleMania 40, and it will indeed be The Rock versus Roman Reigns.
Now let me go ahead and scale that back. Now, if you are a fan of the WWE, you know how they operate, correct? You know how the Royal Rumble operates, correct? You win the Royal Rumble and you get to main event WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. 2 of them, back to back. And in that Rumble, he pointed at Roman Reigns, which signals that you're going to challenge Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the championship belt to become the new tribal chief. So for some odd reason, after winning the Rumble, pointing at Roman, signaling, I can't even signaling that you're going to challenge him for said title at WrestleMania. For some odd reason, we get to SmackDown, and he says not at WrestleMania. There's people saying that this is a work. I highly doubt this is a work. It can't possibly be a work. The Rock rode on in, abused his power, and declared he wants to face Roman Reigns. They're also saying now that The Rock wants to win the title. How do you feel about that?
There's really a lot going into this. There's even reports going on talking about some save WrestleMania. What do you mean save WrestleMania? Literally all you had to do was stick to the plan. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. That you couldn't do CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, obviously, because, he got injured at the Rumble. And those are your night 1 and night 2 main events. Simple as that. But now, things are getting way out of line. The hashtag "We Want Cody" trend is going absolutely insane. This has gotten so bad that people are now taking this to The Rock's daughter. This is an individual that has nothing to even do with this situation, sending death threats her way. The IWC is a wild ass place. It really is.
Do you really think The Rock is going to actually do the right thing and step to the side and let Cody Rhodes get his spot that he deservingly fucking owns, The Rock is not there. The Rock is a part-timer, more than a part-timer. It's a rare timer. He does not show up. He hasn't been on television in I don't know how long in any actual active storylines. We've had plenty of opportunities to run The Rock versus Roman these last couple of years, and we did not get because The Rock was too busy with movies and such. But apparently his movies haven't been doing so well. He's been on a downward spiral in the movie organization. It's not shit ain't working out for him. So now all of a sudden, hey, I want my shot right now at the worst possible time. And that's just not fair. This is easily, and I mean easily, the biggest mistake that the WWE can make of all time. You're not gonna get another champion like Roman Reigns for quite some time, if ever again, to hold on to the belt for 3 years, 4 years. So this is really like a once in a lifetime opportunity to actually write history and do it the correct way. If they give these last 3.5, 4 to The Rock, it is going to be a major slap in the face, and there is no coming back from that. And The Rock, obviously, he's going to tarnish his WWE with that one move.
And it's kind of already looking a bit weird because I actually like there was actually video footage too. So Cody Rhodes got attacked by Shinsuke Nakamura. I believe it was at a house show the other day. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're taking 10 steps backwards here. Are we really about to resume this feud with Shinsuke Nakamura? Or are we trying to pursue championship gold and battle it out with Roman Reigns again? What are we doing here? Because we've already seen how that goes. We've already seen how that goes. And this is not a knock on Shinsuke Nakamura because I'm actually a huge fan. But when it comes to Cody Rhodes, you have to get it done. I don't want to be sitting here, and I'm pretty sure many others feel this way. I don't want to be sitting here saying finish the story for the next 3 years or whatever. If you don't do it now at this year's WrestleMania, I mean, you could possibly do it at SummerSlam, but it's not going to hit the same. You had an opportunity to do it last year at WrestleMania 39. You're having another golden opportunity to do it again at WrestleMania 40. What are you doing here? Literally, the stars are aligning. You're doing all these tribute videos. Cody Rhodes merch is flying off the shelf. He is now the official cover star of WWE 2K24. All of the odds, all of the stars, everything is aligning for Cody Rhodes to finish the story. So to slap him in the face and give this to The Rock, and I'm a huge fan of The Rock, he's Mount Rushmore. To give this to The Rock and slight Cody Rhodes after, like my boy said, after winning the Royal Rumble, it doesn't make any sense. This is literally booking of the man that just got kicked out the door. VKM. This is literally his type of booking. I'm just keeping it real.
There's a part of me I almost want to see them let The Rock beat Roman at WrestleMania, only because I want to see that backlash. Because that backlash is it's gonna be bad. Like this is worse than the Daniel Bryan era when they were trying to shove who was it, Randy Orton and Triple whoever was supposed to be WrestleMania that year, and the fans completely hijacked everything to the point where they could not ignore it. This is worse than that. It's worse. But I don't think they want that on their hands.
And that's the thing. You already tried it with Daniel Bryan. When you have a movement, when you catch lightning in a bottle, you make sure to take advantage of that opportunity. You have that right now, once again, with Cody Rhodes. And you're really negotiating, you're really having discourse about giving this to The Rock? The Rock. Just let that sink in for a minute. And you remember how big the Yes Movement was. That shit was literally worldwide. Everybody, every single arena, every single pay-per-view, even when he was nowhere near the company. It's even happening still to this day. The chants are still going on. Yes, yes, yes. That shit is eternal. It's not going away. And you saw what they tried to do to him. Don't make that same mistake. Because let's say The Rock does win the title. Let's say The Rock is the one to end Roman Reigns' streak. What do you do after that? You're in a bit of a pickle there. What do you do after that, It literally makes no sense. It makes no sense at all.
And we know The Rock is not about to be a full time competitor. He wins that belt. What is he really going to do? He's going to defend it every month? We know that's not happening. What are you going to do? Win the Betamania and then wait till SummerSlam to show back up and defend it? He's going to cut movies. He's going to cut promos at his home. Like, come on now. That is easily the stupidest decision that they could ever make. And I mean ever make. The Rock is not going to be there. He hasn't been a part of this company not one time during this. Not really and truly a part of any kind of real segments, any storylines, no nothing. These last couple of years of Roman's run. You telling me he's gonna pop up now all of a sudden, just pop up when it's convenient for him in the middle of one of the biggest storylines of the company's history and take Cody's spot? I'm a fan of The Rock. I wouldn't mind seeing him be champion at one point, even currently. But this is not the time and the place. Right now, we've been building for Cody for the last 2 years after he lost to Roman. There's no better time and place for this. This is the exact time they need to pull the trigger. You cannot possibly, The Rock shouldn't even be in conversation of WrestleMania in any kind of active role. It shouldn't even be a thought. They should have immediately told him no. But it's Dwayne Johnson, board of directors, head board of directors, potentially. So now what? We taking orders from The Rock, who's not even affiliated with the company, really? Who doesn't give a damn about the business? In my honest opinion, the fact that he even showed up and took Cody's spot tells you right now he does not give a damn. So yeah, The Rock he's really pushing losing all of his fans. I'm telling you, it's one move. He already lost a lot of his fans already. If he doesn't correct this shit, it's over. It's honestly gonna be over for The Rock. So pick your poison, Dwayne. Pick your poison.
Now,
Telling you.
we still have a bit of time, the roads for WrestleMania, we still have a bit of time. WrestleMania is not until April. There's an episode of Raw approaching. There's also another episode of SmackDown, as usual, like we have every single week. But there's also a WrestleMania press conference on Thursday. So what happens there? We'll just have to see. But right now, I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I love The Rock. I'm a huge fan. I respect everything he's done for the business. Entertaining the millions. I'ma always be a fan, but this is a terrible decision. This is called World Wrestling Entertainment, and you are missing the E, the most important part, the entertainment. Anything else
I'm
you want to say?
definitely gonna be looking forward to Monday Night Raw just to see what they do with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins coming on up. And hell, they even made Seth Rollins look bad, man. Completely shitting on his title this past SmackDown. If you caught that promo with Roman Reigns at the start. So even if Cody shifts to Rollins, you completely just shit on them. Literally. So now if Cody goes and faces Seth Rollins, he's gonna be number 2. As Roman stated. Second best. Settling for less.
And that's another thing too. Roman went out there and he shitted all over that championship, basically stating, "You are beneath me. That title is nothing. It is nothing but a consolation prize." He was just going off. So if Cody goes on and because don't get me wrong, Seth Rollins, workhorse. Cody Rhodes, workhorse. If they are indeed a main event for night one, they're going to tear the fucking house down. And it's going to be a way better match than Roman Reigns versus The Rock. It's going to be a great match. But if Cody Rhodes goes on to win that championship, can you really say that he finished the story? Not really.
No, he even stated that he wants the championship that Roman is holding, because that's the title that his father held and was taken away from him. So obviously the story ends with him taking that belt from Roman. He won the Rumble, so why the fuck would you even go after the secondary championship after you already stated that you want Roman's title, but not at WrestleMania? Doesn't make sense. If you don't want it at WrestleMania, then why did you win the Rumble? Like, it doesn't make sense, and that's how you know that plans changed at the last minute. You don't win the Rumble and then say, "Hey, I want a shot at Roman, but not at WrestleMania." But I did win the Rumble. That's not. It's just. It's not. It's illogical.
And
So go ahead.
now just imagine this. Imagine if Cody won the Royal Rumble. Now imagine if yeah, imagine if Cody won the Royal Rumble and then John Cena came out of nowhere and says, "Hey, scoot over, kid. Let me go ahead and take on Roman Reigns." Like, it just doesn't make sense. You don't do shit like that. This is Cody's moment. Cody won the Royal Rumble. But a part of me, I'm gonna say this last thing and I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna say this last thing. A part of me also thinks that they pulled this move or going to potentially pull this move to steer people away from the situation going on. I know you've been hearing what's going on with VKM, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. So, but what's happening right now? You don't see anybody talking about it right now. So that may be a key factor right there to shift away all the heat from that situation and put it on The Rock versus Roman. That could be a piece too. But hey, who knows? I'm just throwing that out there. Just think about it.
And one more time before we head out. Not saying this is what he's gonna do, but who the hell said who the hell? Oh, I just won the Rumble. Roman, I'll see you at SummerSlam. Have you ever heard anything like that? Like, come on now. And you know, now I don't want to say this because it wouldn't make sense. Obviously, he won the Rumble, so maybe he's challenging Seth Rollins. But he won the Rumble and he pointed at Roman. So you don't switch to Rollins like that. You pointed at Roman, the person that you already said that you want to take the title from, because that's the title that his father held. But then say you don't want it at Mania. All signs point to the plan was Cody and Roman, but The Rock came in and completely shifted everything around. Because if that was the case, Cody shouldn't have won the Rumble at this point. They could have just gave that slot to somebody else. But this is where we are. So thank you, Dwayne, for making us take a detour when we had everything lined up for Cody. So now we got to go through all the bullshit. Now you got to deal with rowdy ass fans. Now you have to deal with death threats to your daughter and all that extra shit that shouldn't have ever happened because you waited until it was Cody's time to call your shot. So kudos to you, Dwayne. Kudos to you.
But with that being said, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll let y'all chime in too and really get shit popping. Really get shit popping. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and close this out. Appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that bell so you can stay notified anytime we post a vid or go live or post a short.
And in that regard, this is Unsanctioned TV, the WGC pioneers. Hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get to 900. And man, go ahead and get us to 1,000 subs, and we got you. We get to 1,000, we gonna pay all back for that.
It's Unsanctioned TV, and we out here. One love. God bless you in the next one. Peace. WGC, we out here.